And a pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, tuning in. We bring you coverage of the WIAA Regional Championship between the Waupun Warriors and the Xavier Hawks. Dylan Eckert taking you through this one. Our video producer Nate Youngs, your entire Radio Plus video sports crew on tap here at Waupun. The Waupun Warriors, they entered the 2025 tournament ranked number 2 in their section and are going to face the number 6 Xavier Hawks for the regional championship. These are two teams that have worked their way through their regional bracket and look for their ticket to the sectional semifinals at Waupaca High School on Tuesday, June 10th. Waupun, they got a first-round bye, so they just came off a commanding win against Plymouth High School yesterday right here at the Gus. They took that game 11-1 in 6 innings. Jake Krieger, he pitched a full game for the Warriors. Today, pitching for Waupun won't be Krieger, but it will be Logan Prawl, who's also a reliable pitcher for the Warriors coming into this game. Xavier, they have won 2 to get to this point here in the regional bracket. They took a commanding win 10-0 in 6 innings over Two Rivers, who were ranked 11th in the section. And then you had a very close game, a very thrilling end at Campbellsport yesterday. The number 6 Hawks, they upset the number 3 Cougars 5-4 with a 3-run 6th inning to give them the edge, 5-4 to set up a date against the Waupun Warriors right here at the Gus. Home and Auto Sales pregame show is coming your way here on the tail end of this break. This is WIAA Regional Baseball on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Home and Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Home and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Home and Chevrolet in Waupun, Home and Ford and Home and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Home and Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Home and Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Home and Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Home and Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Baldwin Implement is your John Deere lawn care headquarters with a full inventory of new John Deere compact utility tractors. Low-rate financing available for qualified applicants at 0% or $1,800 off for cash purchases. Make your spring yard work easier with a new John Deere compact utility tractor, and with the purchase of 2 attachments, an additional $250 off. So add in the mid-mount mower, loader, or any other of the 100 attachments available. Visit Baldwin Implement, Waupun and Beaver Dam, your full-line John Deere dealer, or online baldwin.biz. Subject to approved installment credit with John Deere Financial. For customer and ag use only. Down payment may be required. Available now through July 2nd.
She's made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisber's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisber's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do, in a special way. Geisber's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown, Waupun.
Shop these and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun. Kemp's 20% off and more sale. Top raw and roast at $4.99 per pound. Get deals on milk, eggs, butter, and bread. Bratwurst or Italian sausage, $4.99 for the package with your card. Get breakfast sausage, links, or patties, $6.99 with your card. These and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun. And a reminder to shop cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly this week.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Gus here in Waupun. We are ready for the WIAA regional final between the Xavier Hawks and the Waupun Warriors. The number 2 Waupun Warriors taking on the number 6 Xavier Hawks for the regional championship. Waupun just finished warming up. Out come the Hawks, ready to get their warm-ups in, and then first pitch should be momentarily after that. We'll talk a little bit about the Warriors as, again, they entered the 2025 tournament ranked number 2 in their section, and they will face the number 6 Hawks for this regional championship today. The Warriors, again, received that first-round bye. They faced number 7 Plymouth, a fellow East Central Conference opponent yesterday, took care of business, winning 11-1 against the Panthers and beating them for the 3rd time this season, also the 3rd game where they beat them in double digits. They were able to put 12 runs up against Plymouth in the regular season series and then capped it off at 11 to knock Plymouth out of the playoffs. The Warriors, they totaled 9 hits, scoring 6 runs in the 5th inning, which became really the turning point in that game yesterday. Waupun scored 2 runs in the 4th and 3 in the 6th to win by mercy rule. The Warriors capitalized off 9 walks allowed by the Plymouth pitching staff and some errors made in the field by the Plymouth Panthers as well. Jonas Buchholz, he drove in 2 runs, batting at the 9-hole spot, and Jake Krieger, he pitched a complete game, striking out 4, allowing only 3 hits and 1 walk. We'll get a look at the Waupun starting lineups as well. Nate, if we could bring those up. The Waupun lineup, really not much going to change here coming into this game. You're going to have Logan Prawl doing the pitching today. There's those starting lineups for the Warriors. You're going to have Ferris, Gopalan, Prawl, Beam, Krieger, Redeker, Richter, Schmidt, and Dirksen. Dirksen in that 9-hole spot for Buchholz. But Bryant Ferris is going to continue to lead things off. Graham Gopalan will be that 2-hole hitter. Logan Prawl pitching, he'll bat 3rd, and then Chase Beam will round out those top 4 as the cleanup man. Beam will still do the catching today for the Warriors. You're going to have Prawl pitching, as just mentioned. Gopalan will be at 3rd and Ferris at short. Then 5 through 9, you got Jake Krieger. He will play first base today after pitching all game yesterday. Brennan Redeker is going to be in right field, but also may be brought in to be the designated hitter if need be. Landon Richter will play second base. He'll bat 7th. Trey Schmidt will bat 8th and be out in center field. And then Landon Dirksen will bat in that 9-hole spot and be out in left field. Take a quick break, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit about the Xavier Hawks as they look to continue the upset train as they upset Campbell Sport 5-4 yesterday. They'll try to come into the Gus here at Waupun and do the same thing in perhaps dramatic fashion, or maybe they can get a solid win here. Should be a good game, though, nonetheless, between these 2 ball clubs. Radio Plus Video Sports coming back with more WIAA pregame show here for the WIAA Regional Baseball Championship.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call Allphase.
Lucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducks. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with Allphase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
And we welcome you back here to the Gus in Waupun. Xavier Hawks taking on the Waupun Warriors. Hawks warming up currently right now. We'll talk about them, led by head coach Tim Hyrikella. The Xavier Hawks entered the 2025 WIAA tournament as a 6th seed in their section, and they will face the number 2 Waupun Warriors for the regional championship today. The Hawks took care of business against Two Rivers, winning 10-0 in 6 innings. Yesterday was a bit more close for comfort as the Hawks bested the number 3 Campbellsport Cougars 5-4, an upset win on the road in Campbellsport. The Hawks again going to look to begin that trend perhaps by upsetting the Warriors here at the Gus for a shot at the sectional semifinal. And in that game against the Cougars, after the first inning, Hawks and Cougars, they were all tied up at 2 runs each. Campbellsport scored one more in the second inning and led 3-2 through the 4th. One more run scored for the Cougars in the 5th, but it was the top of the 6th that served as the turning point for Xavier, as they scored 3 runs to take the upset win 5-4. We'll look through the lineup for Xavier, and again, not too much is going to change. You're going to have Kyler Bleck leading things off. He'll be pitching today. Reed Flick will bat second. He'll play third base. Matt Potter will bat third. He'll play center field. And then you've got Titan Millhop, who will catch today and bat fourth. These guys hit pretty well, and I mean, really, the entire lineup for Xavier hit well against Campbellsport, so Waupun going to be ready for that. And again, the pitching staff for Waupun has been pretty decent this year, but the bats for Xavier are looking to be rolling against Campbellsport. Kyler Black, he was 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts, but he ended up pitching, had 1 inning pitched in that game. And again, we'll get the start today against Waupun. Reed Flick went 1 for 4 in that game against the Cougars, but it was Matt Potter who played very, very well, 2 for 3 with 2 runs. And then Gavin Weezy kind of led the team in batting average, 3 for 4. He had 1 run, 1 RBI, was the most consistent hitter for Xavier. Weezy's going to bat 5th. He'll play short. Easton Stempo will bat 6th. He will play first base. Quinn Comerford will bat 7th and play left field. Frankie Caavani will bat 8th and play second base. And then you're going to have Alex Miller, who will bat in that 9-hole spot and play right field. Versus Two Rivers, the Hawks, again, they defeated Two Rivers 10-0, scoring 3 runs in the first inning, 1 in the third, 5 in the fifth, and 1 in the sixth. 11 total hits for the Hawks in that game, so they have hit very well throughout this playoff run. 2 each came from Potter, Weezy, Comerford, and Miller. Potter drove in 4 of the 9 RBIs for the Hawks in that game against Two Rivers, followed by 2 from Comerford and 1 each from Weezy, Miller, and Flick. Black ended up pitching 5 innings, allowing only 1 hit, 3 walks, and struck out 7 in that game. Weezy pitched the final inning, allowing no hits and striking out 1. So Black gets his second start of these playoffs. He'll start here against the game that really matters for Xavier. And at this point in the season, Xavier's season has taken on a whole nother meaning. You see those green wristbands on their arms? That is for former teammate. Again, he played for the football team. That is Xavier sophomore Jacob Hackle, who passed away just after Memorial Day. He was involved in a car accident and succumbed to injuries. So our prayers here at Radio Plus Video Sports are with the Hackle family and everybody at Xavier High School and within the Xavier community. Jacob Strong is the rest of the meaning for the rest of the season for this Xavier team, and they will come in here and again could have perhaps had a little bit of help from Jacob watching down in that last game against Campbellsport with those 3 runs in the 6th inning. Perhaps they'll try to light some magic here against the Waupun Warriors. But Xavier coming in feeling good about this game. They are on a roll. They went up against Campbellsport, beat them, the number 3 team within the sectionals, and as a number 6 seed, they will take on another top-ranked team in the Waupun Warriors here at the Gus. Our injury report is sponsored by New Medical Integrated Healthcare. Call New Medical Integrated Healthcare of Waupun at 920-249-8757. That's 920-249-8757. Good for both teams, though. No injuries to report. So the New Medical Integrated Healthcare injury report is nothing at this point in the season, and that's great to see for both these teams, again, trying to make it to the sectional semifinals. The winner will go on to the sectional semifinals. And again, at this point in the season, good to see both teams very healthy. Kewaskum and Kiel is the other game we'll keep an eye on, and that will be whoever wins this game will take on the winner of Kewaskum and Kiel. 2 really good teams there. Kewaskum in Waupun's East Central Conference. So they are going to be dangerous for anybody who faces them at this point in the playoffs. But we should have a good game on our hands, another good game on our hands here at the Gus. It will be Waupun and Xavier going for the regional finals here at the Gus in Waupun. Radio Plus Video Sports will be back on the tail end of this break with some starting lineups, intros, and should be getting first pitch underway momentarily. This is WIAA Regional Baseball on Radio Plus Video Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders brake clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Ballweg Implement is your John Deere Gator headquarters. With a full inventory of new and used John Deere Gators, get your unit ready now for spring with a tune-up in their shop, or save now with a DIY home maintenance kit. Spruce up your Gator with attachments like a front hood rack, or add an electric dump box. Ballweg Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, your full-line John Deere dealer and John Deere Gator headquarters. Again, Ballweg Implement, Waupun and Beaver Dam, and online, ballweg.biz.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
We welcome you back to the Gus. Starting lineups being introduced here at Gus Thompson Field. The Waupun Warriors hosting the Xavier Hawks for the regional finals here in Waupun. We kind of set the scene for you here if you're just tuning in for the Home and Auto Sales pregame show. I am Dylan Eckert from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth with Nate Youngs, our video producer. Any point in the game, whether you're tuning in from Appleton, whether you're tuning in from the Xavier community, whether you're tuning in from Waupun, wherever you're watching us here on Radio Plus Video Sports, comment where you're watching from, comment to Go Hawks, comment to Go Warriors, and enjoy this game on this beautiful Thursday, June 5th here in Waupun, Wisconsin. We will send it away for the national anthem and be back with first pitch here from the Gus. It's Radio Plus Video Sports.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Back at you here in Waupun, Wisconsin at Gus Thompson Field. The anthem's been sung, the lineups have been said, and we are ready for some WIAA regional baseball. This is the regional final between the number 6 Hawks of Xavier High School and the number 2 Waupun Warriors. Quick look at the Xavier Hawks starting lineup. Again, we kind of went over this in the pregame, but not too much going to change as we look through this starting lineup. Kyler Bleck is going to lead things off. He will pitch today for Xavier. Reed Flick will bat second. He'll play third. Matt Potter, will bat third and be out in center field. Titan Millhop will do the catching and bat fourth. Gavin Weezy will bat fifth. He'll be in shortstop. And then you're going to have Easton Stempa batting in that 6-hole spot, playing first base. Quinn Comerford batting seventh out in left field. Frankie Cayavani will bat in that 8 spot, playing second base. And Alex Miller will be batting in the 9-hole spot, playing right field. And on the bump for Waupun, you're going to have Logan Prawl. You had Jake Krieger pitch a complete game for the Warriors yesterday, so Prawl gets his first start here at Waupun in the Gus on the WIAA playoff stage. And again, Prawl throughout this season, pitching-wise, a 2.53 ERA. He is 3-2 on the year, about a win percentage of 60. So he's another reliable use of the right arm as he throws the warm-up pitches. Should be getting ready momentarily here for first pitch between Xavier and Waupun. Prawl, a complete player for this Waupun team. He can pitch, he can hit, he can do it all. And this will be his 8th appearance on the bump for the Warriors. And he is going to face Kyler Bleck, a pitcher duel to begin this game.
Pitcher Kyler Bleck. Click on that. On the mound for the Warriors, number 4, Logan Prawl.
So Bleck will get the first crack against Prawl within this game. Again, Bleck kind of struggled yesterday against Campbellsport. He was held to 0 for 4. Not what he would like to see as the leadoff hitter for Xavier. So we'll see if he can get things turned around here in this regional final game against the Waupun Warriors. A look at the Waupun field as they line up. Chase Beam's going to do the catching as he has done all year. He puts the mask on, gets ready to go behind home plate. From first to third, you're going to have Krieger, Richter, Ferris, and Gopalan. And then left to right out in the outfield, Dirksen, Schmidt, and then you're going to have Redeker out there in right. Prawl's first pitch to Bleck is in there for strike one.
First pitch is at 45-70.
First pitch is right on time at 4:45 p.m. It is 78 degrees. Beautiful day here for some baseball at the Gus. 0-1 pitch is swung on and chopped foul. Bleck is now down 0-2 in his first at-bat. Oh, 0-2 pitch coming from Prawl. It is high and misses for the first ball. Prawl delivers the 1-2. Inside and swung on and missed. A big strikeout to begin the game. Bleck a little indecisive there. Didn't know if he wanted to swing at that pitch. It was kind of coming up and in, but the breaking ball gets Bleck. And that will bring up Reed Flick for his first at-bat, the 2-hole hitter. First left-hander that Prawl is going to see in this game. First pitch right down Main Street for strike one. Flick had a hit and a run yesterday against Campbell Sport. Struck out once, but he was 1 for 4 overall. Top of the order struggling yesterday for Xavier. Inside and looked like it almost made contact with Flick, but he's able to get out of the way. It's 1-1. Prawl, the 1-1 pitch. Hits the inside corner, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Prawl has pitched 27.2 innings coming into this game, the second most behind Krieger. That's a rip up the gap past second base. And Flick is aboard with the first base hit for Xavier. Just what Reed Flick needed after, again, only getting 1 hit yesterday against the Cougars, but he's able to rip one through the gap between second and short. And that was right past Prawl, too fast for him to do anything with that hit. And up comes Matt Potter, who's been one of the best hitters in this playoff run for the Hawks. First at-bat against Prawl. Changeup in there for strike one. Potter playing center field today. He was 2 for 3 yesterday. Scored twice for Xavier. Showing bunt and fouls it right in front of Beam. Waupun is in protest. They thought it was playable. Coach Travis Hall is out there asking if he can appeal. Beam had the mask off, ready to make a play on it. But the call is foul from the home plate umpire. So it'll be an 0-2 count to Potter right now, but now the umpire is going to get together and discuss. And after discussion, it is still ruled a foul ball, so Potter will be in an 0-2 count. Potter also, again, with being one of the best hitters for Xavier, he drove in 4 of the 9 RBIs in the win against Two Rivers, so a dangerous hitter nonetheless. One that Waupun would like to see get out here in the first. Prawl delivers the 0-2. Inside and hit him. Nope, knob of the bat. It remains an at-bat for Potter. It'll be 1-2. Looked like it hit him in the elbow there, and now here comes head coach Travis Harakala. I thought that hit him in the elbow, but it looks like it made contact with the knob of the bat. It's a 1-2 count to Potter. Xavier 1 out in the first with a runner on first, and that's Reed Flick. Prawl looks back, but will deliver the 1-2 pitch. Outside, Beam, good job keeping that in front of the plate. It is 2-2. That one is popped up into foul territory. Going over there is Krieger, hats off, and almost had a shot at the catch. Kind of tried to catch that over the shoulder, couldn't make it, and the at-bat will continue with a 2-2 count. That would have been a very impressive catch there from Jake Krieger at first base. But we'll do it again at a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Prawl already with 1 strikeout against Kyler Bleck, and that was his 37th on the year. He leads Waupun pitchers this season in strikeouts. He's got one more strike to get against Matt Potter. See what he approaches here on the 2-2 with one runner on. They'll go back to first. Very close play at first to try to get Reed Flick. But Flick able to dive back in time. Prawl will deliver the 2-2. It's outside, gets past Beam, and Flick is up at second base standing. So the count's been worked to full, and now the Hawks with a runner in scoring position across the lane at second. And Flick advances on the wild pitch from Prawl. 3-2 count, one out in the top of the first. Called strike three, and that is a big out there. Second strikeout of the inning for Prawl. So Potter goes down looking, and Titan Millhop will look to complete, or keep the inning alive rather here for Xavier with 2 outs and a runner on second. Prawl taking his time here in this first inning. A look back at second. Pitch up and in is swung on and fouled by Millhop. Millhop was 0 for 2 in the game against Campbellsport, but did have an RBI, so he did contribute to that 5-run effort put up by Xavier. Was walked once and struck out once in that game as well. Second pitch in there for strike 2. Oh-2 coming to Millhop. Inside and swung on and fouled. Millhop staying alive with 2 strikes. Tough hitter nonetheless for Xavier. He's been at that cleanup spot pretty much all year. Has probably not hit to what he would like to at this point in the playoffs. Calls time there on an 0-2 count. But Millhop definitely still a hitter you got to worry about if you are an opposing pitcher. 0-2 pitch coming from Prawl. Just missed high, and it's 1-2. Two outs here in the top of the first. You got a runner on second in Reed Flick. He advanced on a wild pitch after getting a single his first at-bat. Prawl, the 1-2 pitch, swung on and ripped foul just past the third base line. We'll do it again at 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch from Prawl. Millhop swings and gets underneath it into shallow right field. Calling off is the second baseman. They collide, but a catch is made. That was dangerous there for the Waupun field. You had Landon Richter calling off. That was Rediker in right field. They end up colliding. The hat comes off from Richter. They're both okay, it looks to be. But the out is made, and that's the most important thing. Inning could have been kept alive there for Xavier, but they're able to get out of it with a fly out to shallow left field, caught by Richter at second base. And we go to the bottom of the first, where the Warriors will get their first crack at the plate. This is WIAA Regional Baseball on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Our good buddy Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Perfect patio up and rolling here. Steve, talk about that for us.
It's nice outside. You should sit outside, have a beer, have some food. It's a great place to hang out on the weekends, even the evenings. So come check it out. It's a nice place to sit.
Taking a look at, of course, your menu, lunch daily, 11 o'clock, right?
11 o'clock every day. Full menu. Fish fry all day on Friday. Great pizzas, great wraps, great burgers. Come down, check it out. There's always some specials going on. So and then 16 tap lines of really good beer.
Yeah, taking a peek at some of these tap lines here. Perfect summer beverage needs.
Yeah, we've switched it over from our fall offering. It's gone lighter. It's gone fruitier. We've got a couple stuff stashed in the cooler in reserve, so come down and drink some of these lines open so we get some of this new beer on.
Friday fish fry coming up Friday. That starts at 11 o'clock too.
11 o'clock on Friday. Call in early for your carryouts because they fill up quickly. So if you want to call in at 11 o'clock for a 5 o'clock carryout, go for it.
Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Thanks, buddy. Have a good week.
Thanks, Nick.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
We're through a half an inning here in the first, bottom of the first. The Waupun Warriors will get their first crack in the box at the plate, and leading things off for Waupun is going to be Bryant Ferris. Kyler Bleck is on the bump for Xavier. He's had a little bit of pitching here, quite a bit of pitching actually. Gets his second start here in these playoffs. He pitched 1 inning yesterday against Campbellsport, struck out 1 and threw 23 pitches. In the field for Xavier, doing the catching will be Titan Millhop. And then first to third, you're going to have Stempa at first, Kayavani at second, Weezy at short, Flick will be at third, and then left to right out in that outfield, you got Comerford at left, Potter in center, and Miller out in right. The first pitch from Bleck is hit right out there to shallow center field, and underneath to make the routine catch will be Matt Potter. So Ferris fouls out on the first pitch. And there is one away just like that here in the first inning. Graham Gopalin, his first at-bat, he swings and fouls the first pitch away. Waupun team hit pretty decently toward the end of the game yesterday against Plymouth. That's popped up there into shallow left, or right rather, and calling off at second base there. Making the catch is going to be Miller. Miller called off Kayavani, who we kind of saw a similar thing happen with the Waupun Warriors out there. It Richter and Rediger kind of collide out there in shallow right field. But there are 2 away just like that. Logan Prawl up down to bat for the Warriors, looking to avoid a 3-up, 3-down inning here in the bottom of the first. He takes strike 1 there from Bleck. Back to a pitcher versus pitcher duel here. Bleck versus Prawl. That pitch in there for strike 2. Pitch, and just missed the outside corner. Bleck thought he had him. A good spot, a good location. The Hawk fans were ready for the strike 3 call. But we'll go now a 1-2 count to Logan Prawl. Here it is with Bleck. Did he go on the swing? Field ump says no. 2 close calls in 2 straight pitches, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bleck is working at a faster pace than Prawl is on the mound today. Already in this game. Here's the 2-2. Underneath it and fouled down the first base line and out of play. Had Kayavani and Stempa both in pursuit. But we'll do it again at 2-2. Bleck delivers the pitch. It's low and away for ball 3. Full count. And just missed. Prawl is aboard, and that's the first walk of the game. That's what I was going to say earlier on in the at-bat there with Prawl. Waupun really just capitalizing a lot yesterday off of a lot of walks from the Plymouth pitching staff. That's how they were able to get a lot of base runners on. And we'll see if it's a factor in this game. Xavier, a more consistent pitching staff than the Panthers coming into this contest. Here's Chase Beam's first at-bat. He's the cleanup man for the Warriors. Gets under that one right away and fouls it. So you got Prawl on first, the lone base runner for the Warriors. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. They're going to go right back to first base to try to check Prawl. And if you're Kyler Bleck, you're to the point in Waupun's order that you got some dangerous hitters coming up. Beam at the plate right now. He pops that one up and will foul it away. Moves the count to 0-2. Jake Krieger on deck as well for the Warriors. The 4- and 5-hole hitters for Waupun, very solid all year in Beam and Krieger. Beam, a chopper to third base. The throw is in time. An excellent play there at third. And taking care of that one was Reed Flick. No runs, no hits for the Warriors. They get 1 batter on with a walk from Logan Prawl. But we will go to the top of the second inning. Still scoreless here at the Gus. This is WIAA Regional Baseball on Radio Plus Video Sports.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
Radio Plus Video Sports back at you here for the WIAA Regional Final between the Xavier Hawks and the Waupun Warriors. We go to the top of the second inning, scoreless through a full inning played. Gavin Weezy is going to lead things off for the Xavier Hawks. 2 strikeouts for Logan Prawl already in the first inning. He was able to get Kyler Bleck swinging and Matt Potter looking. And then a fly out from Titan Millhop. Ended the inning for the Hawks. They'll lead things off with Gavin Weezy, the 5-hole hitter. This is the hitter to worry about if you are the Waupun pitching staff. Weezy 3 for 4 yesterday against Campbellsport. Prawl, the first pitch. It's chopped foul toward the Waupun dugout. Weezy scored once yesterday, drove in a run. And then also got the starting nod on the mound pitching against the Cougars. He pitched 5.2 innings. Prawl, the 0-1. It's way outside, caught by Beam. Counts 1-1. You're joining the broadcast here on Radio Plus Video Sports. I'm Dylan Eckhart, our video producer Nate Youngs. We appreciate you watching this game with us here, wherever you're watching from. Comment a Go Hawks, a Go Warriors. Comment wherever you're watching from. 1-2 coming to Wheezy after he fouled that last pitch away. Swung on and missed, and Prawl, his third strikeout of the game, begins the second inning in style and strikes out Gavin Wheezy. A big out indeed for Waupun. Easton Stempa up for his first at-bat. Xavier has one hit to their credit today. He had Reed Flick with a single back in the first. First pitch just missed the outside corner. It's 1-0. Pitch, similar spot, but it's 2-0. Prawl trying to paint that outside corner against Stempa, who was hitless yesterday against the Cougars. 2-0 pitch coming from Prawl. It's fouled away for the first strike. That one in there for strike two. We're even at 2 apiece. Prawl with a little bit of off speed there to even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and just missed high. Count is now full to the Xavier first baseman. Full count, called, strike 3. Stempa goes down looking, and the 4th strikeout now already here in the top of the second for Logan Prawl. Looking to keep the inning alive now will be Quinn Comerford. Playing left field today, batting 7th, and wearing number 7, fitting enough. First pitch is fouled and popped up out of play. Comerford hit once and drove in 2 RBIs. He actually had the most runs batted in against Campbell Sport. 1 for 3 with 1 run and 2 RBIs, looking at the stat line. Swung on and popped up out into right center field. Some communication there, and Redinger is able to make the out there in right, his second catch of the game. So 3 up, 3 down inning, a good inning for Waupun in the field. We go to the bottom of the second here from Gus Thompson Field. This is Radio Plus Video Sports bringing you coverage of the WIAA Regional Final from Waupun.
Today's game is brought to you in part by the Waupun Athletic Booster Club. The Booster Club is a group of alumni, parents, and friends that help support Waupun athletics. They support wrestling, girls and boys tennis, hockey, soccer, volleyball, golf, softball, baseball, basketball, and more. Best of luck, Waupun, in your game today. Find the Waupun Athletic Booster Club on Facebook.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Back with you here at the Gus. It's an 0-1 count to Jake Krieger, who's going to lead things off. He fouled that first pitch away from Kyler Bleck, who's on the bump for Xavier. Krieger rips that one into shallow center. That will bounce for a base hit, and the Warriors are aboard with their first hit of the game here in the bottom of the second, and it's courtesy of Jake Krieger, the Warrior first baseman. Swinging at the first two pitches, Waupun showing their aggression right away here in these first few innings. Krieger, the lone runner, aboard first, and now it is Brennan Redeker up for his first at-bat. Redeker swings at the first pitch. A pop-up into center field. Catch will be made out in center. Krieger will retreat back to first. That was Potter making the catch out there in center field for the Hawks. Radio Plus Video Sports brings you coverage of Waupun baseball, but also on our network we got sectional final softball. The Waupun girls in the Division II sectional finals there. You can catch that right on Radio Plus Sports as well. Can dual screen if you can figure out a way to do that. Popped up right away by Richter, and Bleck is there to make the catch for out number 2. This inning going very fast. Waupun swinging at everything they've seen so far. So that brings us to Trey Schmidt, who's the 8-hole hitter, playing center field today. He'll face Bleck for the first time in this game. Krieger still the lone runner on first after the single out to center field. There's a rip right between short and third. Another hit for the Warriors. And they are just swinging in this second inning. Schmidt is aboard, and there are runners at first and second now for the Warriors, as we get to Landon Dirksen, the 9-hole hitter in this game for Waupun, playing left field today as well. Dirksen takes it inside at the shins for ball 1. Bleck will deliver the pitch, gets the first strike, and it's 1-1. Bleck the 1-1, a grounder to short. The flip over to second base, not going to be in time. Dirksen is aboard with a fielder's choice, and Waupun has loaded the bases here in the bottom of the second. They are in business to score with 2 outs. They tried to get Schmidt over there at second base. The flip from Weezy to Cavani was not in time, and the bases are now loaded as Dirksen is aboard with a fielder's choice. Back to the top of the order go the Warriors, and there's a big swing out to center field. And Potter's there to make the catch. That'll end the inning. Big jam for the Hawks. They're able to get out of it, and that was trouble. Waupun had the bases loaded. Potter makes 2 catches in the inning, and that is how the side will retire as we go to the top of the third here at Gus Thompson Field. Still scoreless through 2 innings played between Waupun and Xavier. This is the WIAA Division II Regional Final here from Waupun on Radio Plus Video Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
back at you here in Waupun, Wisconsin at Gus Thompson Field, also professionally known as the Gus. We are scoreless through 2 innings played. We go to the top of the third, and leading things off for Xavier will be Frankie Caiavani. Caiavani will face Prawl for the first time here in this game. Prawl already 4 strikeouts in this game. Caiavani takes strike 1. 1-1 count to the Hawk second baseman. Caiavani, grounder to second base. Fielded and thrown clean, and that will be enough for the first out. Richter is there to make the play at second base. Alex Miller will get his first crack here in the third inning. And then the Hawks back to the top of the order with Bleck on deck, and you got Flick in the hole, who has the lone hit of the game for the Hawks. Miller swings and fouls that first pitch away for strike 1. Both these teams are similar in their 9-hole hitters, as again, Miller, while he's the 9-hole hitter for the Hawks, I mean, he is able to pour it on when he can. Hit very well in the Two Rivers game, and there's a grounder right to short, a backhanded and throw. Excellent play at short by Bryant Ferris. That was a hard hit ball to Ferris. He backhanded that and set his feet, made a perfect throw over there to Krieger at first base, and there are 2 away as Xavier goes back to the top of the order here in the top of the third. Back to Kyler Bleck, who struck out swinging his first at-bat. First pitch just misses up and in. Is popped up and fouled. It'll be out of play over the Xavier dugout. Falls into the grass just to the right of the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Count is 1-1 to Kyler Bleck. Outside and low for ball 2. 4 strikeouts in the game for Prawl. He is at 40 on the year. Again, came into this game already leading the Waupun pitchers in strikeouts. That one hits the outside corner, a good location, evens the count at 2 apiece. Bleck looking to avoid going down on strikes for the second time today, trying to keep the inning alive. Waupun looking for a back-to-back 3-up, 3-down innings. Pitches inside, and the count is now full. Full count. High and upstairs, and Bleck is aboard. We will get another at-bat for Xavier. He's aboard with a walk. It is the first walk of the game for Prawl. And Reed Flick, who hit his first at-bat back in the first, as the lone hit for the Hawks in this game. We'll get another crack here in the third inning with a runner on first in Kyler Bleck. Prawl will throw back to first. Prawl still checking Bleck there at first. First pitch is delivered to Flick. A good location. Waupun Warrior fans thought he hit the inside corner, but the count is 1-0. Prawl will deliver the 1-0 pitch. Flick pulls it to right field, and he's 2 for 2 today. Bleck is rounding 2. He's going 3. The throw from right field is in time. What a play! That was Brendan Redeker fire in the guns from right field, and he gets Bleck at third base, and that is how the inning ends. How about that for Waupun to go back to the bats, and we go to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless here at the Gus. This is WIAA Regional Baseball on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Ballweg Implement is your John Deere lawn care headquarters with a full inventory of new John Deere compact utility tractors. Low rate financing available for qualified applicants at 0% or $1,800 off for cash purchases. Make your spring yard work easier with a new John Deere compact utility tractor, and with the purchase of 2 attachments, an additional $250 off. So add in the mid-mount mower, loader, or any other of the 100 attachments available. Visit Ballweg Implement, Waupun and Beaver Dam, your full-line John Deere dealer, or online Ballweg.biz. Subject to approved installment credit with John Deere Financial. For customer and ag use only. Down payment may be required. Available now through July 2nd.
She's made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisberg's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisberg's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do, in a special way. Geisberg's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown, Waupun.
Back at you here at the Gus. We're in the bottom of the third inning, and Graham Gopalin fouls the first pitch away. He'll lead things off for the Warriors. Owen won the count now to Gopalin, who flew out to right field his last at bat. Pitch outside, misses from Bleck, and it's 1-1. Kewaskum and Kiel 4-0 in favor of Kewaskum. That's another game that both these fan bases going to be keeping an eye on. Popped up out into shallow right, and the catch is made at second base by Frankie Kaivani. So Gopalin hits the pitch out into a similar location there on that right side, but a little bit more shallow. There's one away. And here is now Logan Prawl for his second at-bat. Pitch outside, misses from Bleck. It's 1-0. Prawl walked in his last at-bat, so he's 0 for 0 on the scorecard today as far as at-bats. Bleck misses high. Good location, though, but it's 2-0. Tough take there by Prawl. 2-0 pitch is fouled away over the Xavier dugout for the first strike of the at-bat. Bleck yet to record a strikeout. Prawl has 4 in today's game already. Nearly inside on Prawl, almost hit him. He's able to get out of the way. It's 3-1. Waupun has put together 2 hits in this game. Back in the second inning. That pitch misses outside, and Prawl is walked for the second time today. So he'll be aboard first base. Still will have another crack at an at-bat later on in this game. But now you got a base runner on for the Warriors with Chase Beam up to the plate and Jake Krieger on deck, who singled back in the second. They're going to check Prawl at first. He's back in time. Beam grounded out to third to end the first inning for the Warriors. This is his second trip to the dish today. Takes a ball high. First pitch to him of the at-bat. Black keeping eyes on at Prawl over there at first. There's a moderate lead, inside high again, and it is 2-0 to Beam. Beam gets a big crack at that one out into left center field. Potter is going to be back underneath it and will make the catch, moving several tens of paces over there to the right. There are 2 outs now here in the third for the Warriors, and looking to keep the inning alive here will be first baseman Jake Krieger. So Prawl remains at first base, and we are still scoreless here through 2.5 innings played. Black the first pitch to Krieger, and he fouls it away. Prawl was looking to steal second, but he'll be held back. Krieger singled to begin the second inning for Waupun. He got all the way to third base before the inning came to a close after a Bryant Ferris fly out to center field. Black the pitch, it's in there for strike 2. Krieger, a .273 average on the season this year, making his 57th at-bat. A ripper right to third, and that gets through the glove. Prawl already going second. He's going to round and go to third. He slides, he's in, and Krieger is held at first, so Waupun has runners on the corners, and Krieger keeps the inning alive with 2 outs.
Krieger reaches on his second hit, brings up a right fielder, Brennan Rediker. Richter on deck.
Prawl was already stealing and going towards second, so he had enough momentum to reach third base. Krieger gets the base hit and puts a runner in scoring position for the Warriors here, looking to punch their first run on the board. And up now to try to do that will be right fielder Brendan Rediker. Rediker had a fantastic play from right field. He threw out Kyler Bleck going to third base all the way from across the diamond. And that's how Waupun got back to the plate right here. That pitch, a little bit low, but called strike. Rediker flew out to center field, his first at-bat back in the second inning. So for 1 today, Krieger is going to second. A big chopper to third, and bobbled there at third base. The throw is off the bag. It'll be an RBI for Rediker. Krieger gets to third base. The throw to second. And there's the call. Rediker is thrown out at second base. Waupun will get a run. But the inning will come to a close, and Landon Richter won't see an at-bat here in this third inning. So we go to the top of the fourth inning. Waupun punches through, and we'll continue action here at the Gus. This is Radio Plus Video Sports, bringing you coverage of WIAA sectional or regional championship baseball.
Shop these and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun. Kemp's 20% off and more sale. Top raw and roast at $4.99 per pound. Get deals on milk, eggs, butter, and bread. Bratwurst or Italian sausage, $4.99 for the package with your card. Get breakfast sausage, links, or patties, $6.99 with your card. These and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun. And a reminder to shop cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly this week.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Welcome back to Waupun here at Gus Thompson Field. 1-0. Warriors able to get an RBI back in that last inning off the bat of Brendan Rediger, scoring in Logan Prawl. Waupun punches first with the first points of the game. Mason Potter is going to lead things off. Matt Potter, will lead things off for Xavier. Made some contact with that first pitch. It is 0-1. Prawl's pitch is outside and in the dirt in the left-handed hitter box there for a 1-1 count now to Potter, who struck out looking back in the first in his lone at-bat of the game so far. 1-1 pitch is pulled out into left field, and not having to move a muscle to make that play is Durskin, Landon Durskin out there in left field. One away here for Xavier in the top of the fourth inning. And Titan Millhop will get his second crack at an at-bat today. He flew out to right field his last at-bat in the first inning. Millhop takes strike one. Prawl, the 0-1 pitch, and is able to paint the outside corner. Puts the count at 0-2 to the Xavier catcher. Prawl, the 0-2, just missed the outside, gets past the glove of Beam. But lucky for Beam, no runners on for the Hawks. Now a 1-2 count to Millhop. One away here in the fourth. Went swinging and dropped third. Beam will tag him there before he can make any progress, and there are two outs here.
For the second out. Brings up first up, Gavin Weezy. Step out there.
So Gavin Weezy will look to keep the inning alive here for Xavier. He struck out his first at-bat, so he's 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch from Prawl. Hits the outside corner for strike one. Prawl doing a really good job painting the outside today. He's been attacking it quite a bit. Here's the 0-1 to Weezy. Got him on the breaking ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Prawl, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up out there into center field. And looking to make the catch. And doing so out there in center is Trey Schmidt. 3 of 3 down inning. Another good one for Waupun in the field. It's their second of the game. And they will go back to the plate up 1-0 here at the Gus in the WIAA Regional Championship. This is Radio Plus Video Sports. We'll be back at you in a moment.
Attention neuropathy sufferers, I've got some good news for you. Hello friends, this is Dr. Randall Blahoviak from New Medical Center. Do you have numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet? Does it feel like you are always walking around on a balled up sock? Have you stopped doing the things you love because the pain in your feet makes it impossible? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you may have neuropathy. Over 25 million Americans are currently dealing with this crippling disease, and just like you, most of them are frustrated with the lack of effective treatments that are available. Well, that ends today. At New Medical Center, we have successfully treated thousands of neuropathy patients, not only slowing or stopping the progression of this devastating condition, but in many cases reversing it. If you are tired of taking dangerous medications that only numb the senses and do nothing to treat your actual disease, it's time to see the doctors at New Medical Center, where we've designed a treatment plan to address the causes of neuropathy. Don't lose hope. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 now for more information or to schedule an appointment. Or check check us out on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Back at you here at the Gus Radio Plus Video Sports, bringing you coverage of WIAA Regional Baseball. This is the regional final between the Xavier Hawks out of Appleton and the Waupun Warriors. Landon Richter will lead things off. He takes a strike from Kyler Bleck. "0-1 is swung on and grounded to short, and the throw is in time. A stretch there from Stempa, and a good throw from Weezy there at short. Retires Richter for the first out of the bottom of the fourth inning. Due up now for Waupun. In the box will be Trey Schmidt, and then you got Landon Dirksen on deck, and then it's the top of the order with Bryant Ferris in the hole for the Warriors. Schmidt swings and pops up the first pitch to second, and calling everybody off, coming into shallow infield to make the catch will be Kayavani. Schmidt hit back in the second, but he flies out here in his second at-bat, and that'll bring up Landon Dirksen, who reached base on a fielder's choice back in the second inning. First pitch here of his second at-bat misses the outside corner for ball one. All the outs have been made in the field today for Xavier. That pitch is high for a 2-0 count. And Bleck, I mean, that's all you got. You know, if you haven't recorded a strikeout at this point in the game, he misses there on the 2-0. It's now 3 balls, no strikes. If you can't record a strikeout at this point in the game, I mean, you're relying on your field to make good plays, which they've done. Waupun has just been swinging very aggressive today at the plate. 1 run to show for it so far on your New Medical Center scoreboard. The 3-0 was able to get past Dirksen. He takes strike one. 3-1 grounded right over the head and will get past Kayavani. Dives for it to try to keep it in the infield, but Dirksen is aboard with an infield single. Back to the top of the order we go here for the Warriors. Bryant Ferris will get his third at-bat of the game. Dirksen, a well-hit ball, bounced right in front of the mound there over Bleck, and then just not enough space for Kayavani to make a play. Dirksen going from first, but a pop out to Potter at center will be the third out of the inning. So Ferris, he has flown out to center field in all his at-bats today. He'll have to wait for another at-bat to try to break that 0-3 slump. But we go to the top of the fifth inning. Waupun up 1-0 here in the WIAA regional final here from Gus Thompson Field, otherwise known as the Gus, here in Waupun. This is Radio Plus Video Sports. We'll be back momentarily.
Hey, you sure do like to sneeze.
Where did I put the keys?
It's the dust in the air. You like to sneeze.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. We will get your air clean, system more efficient, and home safe. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Crack the window in here for a breeze.
Call Allphase so you don't sneeze.
Planning to build? You need Pino. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pino. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapino.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapino.com and learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
Welcome back to Waupun here at the Gus. It is WIAA regional baseball here between the Waupun Warriors, ranked number 2, and the number 6 Xavier Hawks. Easton Stempa will lead things off for Xavier in a 1-0 ball game here as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Waupun right now doing just enough to stay ahead They've been very aggressive at the plate. Only one run to show for it thus far. But here's the first pitch from Prahl to Stempa. The story of the game has been Prahl on the mound today. He's pitched a very good game. Just missed the zone there for ball one. 1-0 pitch. Stempa swings and drills that one out into left field. A much-needed hit for Xavier. That's their second of the game. And Stempa, after 0 for 1 coming into that at-bat, can say now he's 1 for 2. And it's a strong start to the 5th inning for Xavier. Winner of this game here at the Gus will go on to the sectional semifinal to take on Kewaskum or Kiel. They are currently in the bottom of the 4th. Kewaskum up 6-0 over Kiel. Pitch is outside to Comerford. Quinn Comerford 1 for 3 yesterday, had 1 run and 2 runs batted in. He flew out to right field his first at-bat today. That pitch just missed there from Prahl. 2-0 count. Field umpire with some words over there to the Xavier bench. Perhaps they were making some audible noises and yelling before Prahl threw the ball, and that is what the field ump took issue with. Big swing and a pop-up out there into right center. Over there to make the catch in center field will be Trey Schmidt for the first out of the inning. I don't think it was so much as he was, before that Prahl was throwing the ball, that there was an issue. I think as he went to release, there was a sound, or there were sounds of yelling. And I think that's what the issue was there, and why play was stopped for a few seconds. 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. It's a 1-0 game in favor of the Warriors. First pitch from Prahl against Kaivani. Misses outside for ball 1. Prahl with 4 strikeouts. He looked very, very good on the mound, controlling the game in the first 2 innings. But Waupun has a solid field. A lot of plays made out in the field today. So 1-1 count now to Kaivani. Inside, breaking ball gets the zone, and it is 1-2. Excellent curve there from Prahl. Looking for his 6th strikeout of the game. He did have a strikeout back in the 4th. Kaivani swings and stays alive with a 1-2 count. Frankie grounded out back in the 3rd inning in his first at-bat. 0 for 1 on the day, looking to turn that statistic around. 1-2 pitch from Prahl. Kaivani underneath it and pops it up foul territory. Over there calling it off and making the catch there at third base is Graham Gopalan. And there are 2 away here in the top of the 5th. So the 9-hole hitter Alex Miller is going to look to keep the inning alive for Xavier with the top of the order due up. Miller 0 for 1. He grounded out to short his last trip to the dish. 2 away, and you got Easton Stempa right now, who's been stranded on first since the beginning of the inning. He got on base with a single. Prahl's pitch is inside and gets behind Chase Beam, so Stempa is up and standing at second base. Second runner to advance on a wild pitch today. Prahl just threw that pitch outside. Beam couldn't get to it. It was inside there on Miller. Dusted him off the plate. It's a 1-0 count to the Xavier right fielder. Inside again, but Beam able to keep that one in front of him. It is 2-0. Stempa, the lone runner at second for Xavier. 2 away here in the top of the 5th. 1-0 Warriors. Prahl, the 2-0 pitch. Just missed the outside corner on the breaking ball. It's 3-0. Miller in a good spot to keep this inning alive. This is the deepest he's worked into account. Grounded out on an 0-1 pitch, his last at-bat, and he will be walked his second trip to the plate. 2 runners on now at first and second for Xavier, and they go back to the top of the order here with 2 away in the 5th. It's a good spot for Xavier to try to put some runs on the board, down 1-0 on your New Medical Center scoreboard. Kyler Bleck, though, 0 for 2 today. Or 0 for 1, excuse me. He walked back in the 3rd. Prawl just missed with that pitch. It's 1-0. Time's called by the Hawks. They'll get a pinch runner for Easton Stempa. And out there to pinch run for the Hawks will be Bodie Summers, number 19. The umpires will get that on their lineup sheets. Bodie Summers enters the game as a pinch runner for the first time today. 2 away in the 5th, 1-0 Waupun. And Xavier with runners on first and second. You got Summers on second now. And Miller, after being walked, is on first. Pitch is across the dish for strike 1. Be a 1-1 count to Kyler Bleck, who makes his 3rd appearance to the plate. Again, 0 for 1 on the day. He walked his last appearance and struck out in his first. Low and away for ball 2. Inside, just missed the zone on the curve, and it will be a 3-1 count to Bleck. If you are Prawl, you can't afford another walk to load the bases. But if you're Bleck, that is money and music to your ears. 3-1 pitch. Bleck swings and pops it up. That's a drive out there to center field. Back to make the catch, dives to make it, and it's caught. What a catch out there in center. That's Trey Schmidt. And that will end the inning. Man, have we seen some impressive plays from the Waupun field today. Schmidt makes a diving catch. He caught full air. I don't know what his air time was, but he was completely off the ground diving for that one. The inning ends, and it is still 1-0 in favor of the Waupun Warriors here at the Gus. This is WIAA Regional Baseball on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Back at you here at the Gus. Graham Gopalan pops it up right there to Frankie Caiavani for the first out of the bottom of the 5th inning. He was in a 1-0 count swinging at that one and flies out to second base for the second time today. Gopalan 0 for 3 in today's game, and that'll bring up Logan Prawl, who's been walked twice in both at-bats today. So he is still looking for an official at-bat on the scorecard this evening. Waupun up 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th after some game-saving plays made by the outfield. Prawl takes ball 1. I mean, earlier in the game, you had Brennan Redeker, who threw out Xavier's lead runner at third to end the inning. That ball is low. It's 2-0 to Prawl. And then to end the previous inning, to put Waupun right here back to the plate, Trey Schmidt made an excellent diving catch out there in left center. 2-0 pitch hits the inside. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. So as good as Prawl has been pitching today, the Waupun field, they have been stellar in these playoffs. There's a big line drive out there, but right to Potter at center field, and there are 2 away.
Ball that's center for the second out, brings up the catcher, Chase Beam.
Chase Beam looking to avoid a 3-up, 3-down inning here for the Warriors. Beam is hitless today. He grounded out his first at bat. Looking to keep this inning alive here in the bottom of the 5th. Takes the first pitch from Bleck high for ball 1. Bleck the 1-0. Hits the zone, and it's even at 1 apiece. The 1-1 high for ball 2. Bleck has kind of operated at this kind of faster pace throughout the entire game, but you kind of started to see Prawl do the same thing, really speed up his command. Bleck misses on the 2-1, and that moves the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. But Bleck has been moving fast on the mound ever since he took the first pitch today. At 3-1 pitch, across the zone, and the count is now full. Beam down to his last strike. And Waupun is down to their last out here in the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 pitch. It's high at eye level, and Beam is walked.
Beam draws a 2-out walk, brings up first baseman, Jake Krieger.
Inning stays alive for the Warriors. But we know Beam usually has the courtesy runner for him. And it's usually Eli Ewert, as he will be out there to pinch run for Waupun. First pinch runner of the game for the Warriors. So you got Ewert now, who's the lone runner at first base, and Jake Krieger will get an at-bat here in the 5th inning as the walk from Bleck keeps the inning going for Waupun. They're up 1-0. They have done just enough to be able to control and stay ahead in this game. Bleck the pitch. That's a big drive out in the left field. Get back at the wall. It goes and bounces, and that's going to drive in a run. Ewert is going to score from first. Krieger is aboard second, and the Warriors take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Jake Krieger with an RBI double.
Krieger, third hit on the run. And the right fielder, Richter on that.
A 2-out RBI double for Jake Krieger, and that will bring up Brennan Redeker, who's going to get an at-bat here in the 5th. Redeker drove in the first run of the game for the Warriors. You're getting to that middle portion of the lineup, which has given Bleck the most trouble so far today. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Waupun gets 1 more on, and the first pitch to Redeker is high for ball 1. Couldn't exactly tell if that had a shot to get over, but it looked like you had Comerford out there at left who was just going to let that go. There's another hit. Krieger is rounding third. He's going to go home. The throw home is not going to be in time. Off the mark, and Krieger is in for the third run and give Redeker his second run batted in here of the game. Waupun takes a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the fifth inning. So Waupun will continue the at-bats here in the fifth, putting together a little bit of a two-out rally here. They put together 2 runs in this inning to go up 3-0. And Landon Richter will get an at-bat here in the fifth. Black, the first pitch, is in there for strike one. Inside and dust Richter off the plate. Nearly came in there at the head level. And it is 1-1. One pitch from Bleck. Richter gets underneath that one and pops it up into shallow right. Over there to make the catch is Cavani. Hat comes off, but he's still able to make the catch and end the inning. But Waupun is able to get 2 runs batted in, one from Krieger and one from Redeker. And Brennan Redeker, have a game, young man. He's got 2 runs batted in, and Waupun takes a 3-0 lead here as we go to the top of the 6th inning here at the Gus. This is WIAA Regional Baseball, the regional finals between Waupun and Xavier on Radio Plus Video Sports.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Back at you here at the Gus. It is 3-0 Warriors as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Reed Flick is going to lead things off. The first pitch from Prawl is inside for ball 1. Last we checked, it was around the 5th inning in the Kewaskum-Kiel game. Kewaskum still up 6-0 in that game right now. That pitch in there for strike 1. Count will be 1-1 here to Flick. Prawl, the 1-1 pitch, and hits the outside corner. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Prawl looking for his 6th strikeout. Did not record one in the last inning, in the 5th rather. All flyouts from the Xavier bats. There's a grounder, gets past shortstop, and that'll be a hit for Flick. That's his 2nd of the game. He's been hitting very consistently in this game. He made contact in his last at-bat, but that was the inning that Bleck got thrown out from right field there from Brennan Redeker. So Flick really should be 3 for 3 today. But he's got another single here in the 6th, much needed for Xavier. And now up comes Matt Potter. Potter has hit well in these playoffs for Xavier, but he's 0 for 2 today. Prawl will throw the first pitch to him. Potter flies it out to right field. Rediger is back to make the catch. And back goes Flick to first base. Titan Millhop also 0 for 2 today. He'll get another crack here in the 6th. He ended up striking out his last at bat and then flew out to right field in the 1st. Prawl's first pitch is outside for ball 1. Prawl looking back at Flick. He'll throw back to him. And the ball out of Krieger's glove, keeping tabs on the bag. There's been a few pickoff attempts today from both pitchers, but none successful so far as we approach the top of the 6th inning. Prawl's pitch is in there for strike number 2. Or strike 1, rather, excuse me. It'll be a 1-1 count to Millhop. One pitch off speed. Millhop thought about taking a crack at it, but it misses the zone. And it's 2 balls, 1 strike to the Xavier catcher. 1 away here in the top of the 6th. 3-0 in favor of the Warriors. That pitch in the outside corner there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes against Millhop. Looking to get his first hit of the game. 0 for 2 today. Prawl going for another K. We'll throw back to first. Flick is back in time. Two-two pitch from Prawl. It's low and away for ball 3. Count is now worked to full. And this is the deepest that Millhop has worked in a count today. His last 2 at-bats, he's been only to a 1-2. Going is Flick inside, and Millhop is walked anyway. Couldn't tell if that hit him or not. No, it looks like it was inside and walked, so that was ball 4 regardless, but he threw the bat and screamed, but that wouldn't have been from getting hit by a ball. That's just being Millhop just hyped to get on base. It's his first time getting on base today. So 2 runners on. Flick goes to 2nd. Millhop now to 1st. There's still 1 away here for the Hawks. Tying run is at the plate, and it is Gavin Weezy. Weezy takes strike 1. Prawl's 0-1 pitch just missed the outside corner. 1-1 the count now to the Xavier shortstop. Throw back to 2nd. There to cover was Bryant Ferris, but Flick is back in time. They've been keeping extra tabs on Reed Flick. Flick has been on base twice today. Again, should be 3 for 3. He's made contact with just about every pitch he swung at today. Soft grounder, it will go foul. The at-bat will continue. It'll be 1-2 now to Weezy. One-two pitch from Prawl. Weezy pulls it foul over there along the Waupun fence line. Our camera doesn't show, but we got some fans hanging over the fence there. A good old crowd here at the Gus for some regional final WIAA baseball action. Weezy on a 1-2 count. Prawl delivers the pitch. Weezy pulls it through the gap, and that will score a run. Coming around is Flick. The throw home. Beam makes the catch. The throw to second base, not in time, and Xavier's on the board with a run of their own. It's their first, and it comes in the top of the 6th inning. It'll be an RBI double for Weezy. It's the first run batted in for the Hawks. Flick scores from second base. Millhop will advance to third, and then Weezy will take over at second. So runner still in scoring position for Xavier with Easton Stempa now up. And out comes head coach Travis Hull, calling a mound visit here with the Waupun Warriors. We'll step aside for a quick break here on Radio Plus Video Sports. Back after this.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Back at you here at Waupun, here at the Gus Thompson Field, 3-1 in favor of the Warriors, but the Xavier Hawks have come knocking on the door. Gavin Weezy with a RBI double, he's at second base, and you have Titan Millhop on third base. Easton Stempa up, he hit in his last at bat, and takes strike one. Still only one out here in this inning, so Xavier in a prime spot to tie this game and definitely put some more runs on the board. Only down 2. They got the tying run on second base. 0-1 pitch misses outside. It's even at 1-1. Stempa is 1 for 2 today. Again, hit in his last at-bat in the 5th. He struck out looking his first trip to the box in the 2nd. 1-1 pitch from Logan Prawl is high for ball 2. Prawl the 2-1. That one hits the zone, and the count's even at 2 apiece. Stempa down to his last strike. He worked the count full when he struck out his first at-bat, but then was able to get a hit off a 1-0 pitch in his last at-bat. So he's back to a 2-2. Here's the pitch from Prawl. Swung on and popped up down the first base line. Krieger is in pursuit. Hat comes off, and he makes the basket catch. He'll throw home. Beam makes the catch. The tag, not in time. It'll be a sac fly. Xavier gets a run on. Krieger, a very impressive catch, catching that one kind of in stride, kind of like a football catch. Just made a little basket with his glove. Made the catch out there in foul territory at first base. Threw home. It was a good throw right to Beam. Tag was not in time, so Titan Millhop, he scores from third base. It is 2-3 now, still in favor of the Warriors. Weezy is the lone runner on third. Stempa with the flyout is the second out of the inning, so looking to keep the inning alive and perhaps tie this game is Quinn Comerford. Tying run on third base. First pitch from Prawl in there for strike one. And Comerford has made contact with a lot of pitches, a few pitches today. He flew out to right field back in the second inning, and then center field his last at bat. The 0-1 missed low and in the dirt for ball 1. Or in the turf, I should say, here at the Gus. 1-1 pitch from Prawl. Inside and spears Comerford in the back. First hit by pitch of the game for either pitcher. And that is not what you want if you are Logan Prawl and this Waupun pitching staff. Chase Beam out to calm his pitcher down. They're going to talk some things over. There's 2 away here in the top of the 6th, but 2 runs have come across for Xavier, and the third is right over there at third base. And it's Gavin Weezy, the man who drove in the first RBI of the inning. Frankie Caiavani will look to keep this inning alive after Comerford reaches first base after being hit. Runners at the corners for the Hawks, tying run on third, and Caiavani in an 0 for 2 game today. Prawl's first pitch is way outside. Beam, an excellent job to keep that in front of him. It's 1-0. Pitch gets the strike zone for strike one. 1-1 now to Caiavani. A ground out to second. His first at bat back in the third, and then a fly out to third base. Swing and a miss, and Beam looking to throw to second. That one just got away from him. It looked like he was trying to throw back to Prawl on the mound. Mask came off, and he got up like he was trying to throw to second base, but it bounced right past the mound. So Comerford steals second base. Runners at second and third now for Xavier. 1-2 count. Caiavani's down to his last strike. There's 2 away here in the top of the 6th. 1-2 pitch from Prawl. Big swing and a miss, and Prawl absolutely hyped after that strikeout. A big jam for the Warriors to get out of. They still hold the lead going into the bottom of the 6th, 3-2, but it was close for comfort as Xavier has figured out the base paths and the bats. So we go to the bottom of the 6th, 3-2 in favor of the Warriors. This is WIAA Regional Baseball on Radio Plus Video Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Back to you here at the Gus, Radio Plus Video Sports, bringing you coverage of WIAA Regional Baseball. This is the regional finals between the Xavier Hawks and the Waupun Warriors. Trey Schmidt is going to lead things off for the Warriors. He's got a 1-0 count. Second pitch misses high for ball 2. Big swing out there to left field. That one looking to go over, but making the catch in stride out there in left is Quinn Comerford. Schmidt pulled that one, got some good contact, good sounding contact off. But Comerford makes the catch, and there is one away here in the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, that is. Landon Durskin up. Takes ball 1, his third at-bat of the game. Durskin hit with a single back in the 4th and reached base on a fielder's choice. There's a big grounder to third. The throw to first, off the bag and a little bit over. Stempa didn't make the catch anyway, but he was going to be off the bag no matter what. Durskin, as the 9-hole hitter, gets on base for the 3rd time today. I would imagine that's going to be marked as an error for the third baseman, as again, that was kind of off the bag anyway. Stempa not making the catch, but an E5 perhaps for Xavier. You got Flick at third base, who had the power on the throw, but just not the accuracy. Dirksen is aboard first. He's the lone runner for the Warriors, and they go back to the top of the order here with Bryant Ferris, who takes ball one inside. Something about these Waupun 9-hole hitters. They are able to just kind of take the game into their own hands, it seems like. Dirksen's been aboard base 3 times today. Jonas Buchholz was the 9-hole hitter yesterday, and as I was yapping there, you had Dirksen stealing second base. Throw wasn't close there from Millhop. But it's an interesting trend for sure. I mean, Buchholz, again, some RBIs yesterday against Plymouth, and that was enough for Waupun to get things going in that game. They eventually won 11-1. There's a big hit out there to center field. Potter's there to make the catch. Dirksen gonna tag? No, he's held at second base. He was ready to go. 2 away in the 6th inning. Ferris just cannot get it away from Potter out there in center field. 4 flyouts today to center for Bryant Ferris. So with 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th, Waupun up 3-2. Ram Gopalan going to look to keep the inning alive with Dirksen on second base. Gopalan, big swing and pops it up, foul. It'll go out of play, Millhop in pursuit. But it'll be all for strike 1. Last we checked, end of the 6th inning, Kewaskum up 7-0 over Kiel. Winner of this game will take on either Kewaskum or Kiel. Right now it's looking like it will be Kewaskum. And again, they are the number 1 team in this sectional. 0-1 pitch from Bleck. There's a big shot right to short, and the catch is made for the final out. Weezy was there to make the catch. Still a 3-2 ball game here, and we go to the top of the 7th inning. This one just starting to get good here from the Gus. This is WIAA Regional Baseball on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Ballweg Implement is your John Deere Gator headquarters. With a full inventory of new and used John Deere Gators, get your unit ready now for spring with a tune-up in their shop, or save now with a DIY home maintenance kit. Spruce up your Gator with attachments like a front hood rack, or add an electric dump box. Ballweg Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, your full-line John Deere dealer and John Deere Gator headquarters. Again, Ballweg Implement, Waupun and Beaver Dam, and online, ballweg.biz.
She's made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisber's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisber's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do, in a special way. Geisber's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown, Waupun.
Shop these and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly, Waupun. Kemp's 20% off and more sale. Top raw and roast at $4.99 per pound. Get deals on milk, eggs, butter, and bread. Bratwurst or Italian sausage, $4.99 for the package with your card. Get breakfast sausage, links, or patties, $6.99 with your card. These and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly, Waupun. And a reminder to shop Cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly this week.
Radio Plus Video Sports back at you here at the Gus in Waupun. Chase Beam is the new pitcher on the bump for the Warriors. 7-0 in the middle of the 7th for Kewaskum against Kiel. It looks like the winner of this game going to take on the Kewaskum Varsity Indians. Beam's first pitch is in there for strike one against Alex Miller. 6 strikeouts is what Logan Prawl ended the game with, and pitched the first 6 innings. Beam looking to close things out here for the Warriors. Miller in a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Warriors 3 outs away from advancing to the sectional semifinals. Big swing and a miss, and Beam gets Miller the first batter of the inning for the first strikeout and the first out of the 7th. Xavier back to the top of their order to try to claw their way in a game they've never really been out of. I mean, they're down 3-2, but a chance to try to tie this game and keep it going to another inning. Beam, the first pitch to Bleck, is high for ball 1. If you are watching Waupun baseball, I would assume you've got a dual screen with Waupun softball. They're down 5-2 to Denmark right now. If you don't have eyes on that game. 1-0 pitch missed low and away for ball 2. And we also receive word that the game in Kewaskum and Kiel is final. 7-0 Kewaskum wins. They get another shutout victory, and they will take on the winner of Waupun and Xavier here right now. Bleck in a 3-0 count as that pitch missed high. Pitch hits the zone for strike 1. Three-two pitch fouled away and hanging alive with 2 strikes. That one out to the parking lot behind the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. It's 3-2. Bleck down to his last strike, and Beam looking for his second strikeout. 3-2 pitch is grounded, a chopper to short. The throw from Prawl is in there for out number 2. Waupun 1 out away from advancing and continuing their season. Reed Flick, the man who has hit twice today, has the most hits today for the Xavier Hawks. The last hope to try to keep this inning alive. Xavier down 3-2 on their New Medical Center scoreboard. Biggest at-bat of the game comes right here in the top of the 7th inning. Beam will deal the first pitch to Flick. High and a little bit inside for ball 1. Beam, the 1-0 pitch, just missed the inside corner. 2-0 count now to Flick. Flick, 2 hits today. He has scored once. 1-1. Outside, 2-1 count. Big swing and a pop out there to center field. Back to make the catch. Schmidt trying to dive, but he couldn't make it. That could have ended the ball game. The throw to second base is not going to be in time, and Flick continues the hitting. Schmidt almost had his second diving catch of the game, and that would have been the one to end it. But Flick is aboard. He'll get to second base and keeps Xavier within arm's reach. That's the tying run now on second base. So up now is Matt Potter. He's hit well in these playoffs, but is 0 for 3 today. First pitch from Beam, off speed, misses for ball 1. Potter swings at that one and fouls it over the Xavier dugout. Count is now 1-1 to Potter. He struck out looking his first at bat. And then 2 pop-outs. Out to left, one to right in the 4th and 6th innings. He's the last hope right now. He's got the tying run and Reed Flick on second base. Beam will deliver the pitch outside, and the count is 2-1. Missed high. 3-1 now to Potter. Hasn't been walked today. Three-1 is outside. Gets behind, and going to third is Flick. The tying run is just a bag away. So with runners at the corners, you got the tying run at third, 2 outs, and here is Titan Millhop. But before Millhop gets an at-bat, head coach Travis Hull out to the mound here to talk with his Warrior team and Chase Beam. Looking for the close here at the Gus. We'll take a quick break here from Gus Thompson Field. This is Radio Plus Video Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Welcome back to the Gus. 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. Waupun looking to close things out, up 3-2, but Xavier has their tying run on third base in Reed Flick. Chase Beam looking to close things out here. He'll get ready to throw the first pitch to Titan Millhop in Millhop's 4th at-bat today, or 4th trip to the plate, rather. Millhop takes ball high. Pitch. Millhop popped out to center field. Schmidt is back in pursuit at the warning track and makes the catch! Ends the game for the Warriors, and they win 3-2. They will advance to the sectional semifinals at Waupaca and take on East Central foe Kewaskum High School. What a ball game here from the Gus, and the Waupun celebration begins. They did just enough to stay ahead this entire game. It was close and tight the entire time. And they did, again, just enough to remain on top. 3-2 is your final from the Gus. And Xavier, after an excellent playoff run, again, upsetting Campbellsport 5-4, they were close to kind of regaining some of that magic here at the Gus. But Xavier's season comes to a close. Waupun's will continue, and they will play for the sectional semifinals against an East Central foe, again in Kewaskum, a team that they have played multiple times throughout this season. And again, their last matchup against Kewaskum, they lost 9-1 back at the start of the month. And again, they haven't been able to best Kewaskum, but they're going to enjoy the celebration and prepare for that game, as again, beating a team 3 times in baseball, that is a tough ask. So we will take a quick break here on Radio Plus. We'll be back for the trophy presentation here of the regional championship and talk to the Waupun Warriors here post-game at Gus Thompson Field. This is Radio Plus Video Sports. We'll be back here at the Gus.
Attention neuropathy sufferers, I've got some good news for you. Hello friends, this is Dr. Randall Blahoviak from New Medical Center. Do you have numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet? Does it feel like you are always walking around on a balled up sock? Have you stopped doing the things you love because the pain in your feet makes it impossible? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you may have neuropathy. Over 25 million Americans are currently dealing with this crippling disease, and just like you, most of them are frustrated with the lack of effective treatments that are available. Well, that ends today. At New Medical Center, we have successfully treated thousands of neuropathy patients, not only slowing or stopping the progression of this devastating condition, but in many cases reversing it. If you are tired of taking dangerous medications that only numb the senses and do nothing to treat your actual disease, it's time to see the doctors at New Medical Center, where we've designed a treatment plan to address the causes of neuropathy. Don't lose hope. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 now for more information or to schedule an appointment. Or check us out on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call All-Phase.
Bucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducts. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them cleaned now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
And our good buddy Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Perfect patio up and rolling here. Steve, talk about that for us.
It's nice outside. You should sit outside, have a beer, have some food. It's a great place to hang out on the weekends, even the evenings. So come check it out. It's a nice place to sit.
Taking a look at, of course, your menu, lunch daily, 11 o'clock, right?
11 o'clock every day. Full menu. Fish fry all day on Friday. Great pizzas, great wraps, great burgers. Come down, check it out. There's always some specials going on. And then 16 tap lines of really good beer.
Yeah, taking a peek at some of these tap lines here. Perfect summer beverage needs.
Yeah, we've switched it over from our fall offering. It's gone lighter. It's gone fruitier. We've got a couple stuff stashed in the cooler in reserve. So come down and drink some of these lines open so we get some of this new beer on.
Friday fish fry coming up Friday. That starts at 11 o'clock too.
11 o'clock on Friday. Call in early for your carryouts because they fill up quickly. So if you want to call in at 11 o'clock for a 5 o'clock carryout, go for it.
Steve with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Thanks, buddy. Have a good week.
Thanks, Nick.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, and orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
Dylan Eckhart, Radio Plus Video Sports, back here 3-2 the final. An excellent ball game here. The Waupun Warriors move on, continue their season. Coach, talk to me about that game. Seems like you guys did just enough to stay in this one, and you move on to the sectional semifinal.
Yeah, I mean, they played us really tough. It was just a gritty game. Like, it was scrapping. I mean, the amount of big plays we made on defense tonight was awesome. Logan obviously kept us in the game. And, we made just enough of those plays. I mean, I kind of looked through the whole game. We had a diving catch in center field that probably saved us 2 runs. We had we were in another inning with runners on, and Jake made a play up against the foul line. And, even Brian, that last play, like the play before, he went all out for it, missed it, but then he, came right back the next one, and that wasn't an easy ball either, and made the catch to finish it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just proud that their grittiness, their fight, just no back down today, and so that's what you have to do if you want to try to win championships. You gotta come up with some of those big plays, and you gotta lay it all out. And I thought we laid it all out today. We didn't come up short.
Yeah, absolutely. And defensively, you guys have played some of your best ball definitely today. I mean, it seems like a lot of game-changing plays are made out there in the outfield. Brendan Redeker, who's up here right now, he had one of those plays, throwing it from the right side of the field. Yeah. Brendan, if you want to come in here, you had 2 RBIs today as well, so you were hitting well at the plate. Tell me about your game today.
I was just trying to do my job when runners are on the base and just get the ball in play for them to make a move on other bases and stuff like that.
Tell me about when you had that ball out there in right field and you were able to look down and make the throw to right, or from right field over to third base. Tell me how good it felt making that out, that big clutch out to get out of the inning there.
No, it felt amazing, especially when I got my boy in center field, Trey Schmidt, telling me to go 3 there. I just let the ball fly at that point.
Congrats on an excellent performance today. From a player perspective, you guys move on to face Kewaskum, a team who you guys have competed well with this year. From a player perspective, going into that matchup, what are you guys expecting going into a sectional semifinal?
For them, it's tough to beat a team 3 times. We're going to bring it to them. Not going to have an easy one there.
Absolutely, Brendan. Congratulations and good luck next week. Thank you. We'll bring in Logan Prawl here, who is the winning pitcher today. Logan, congrats on the game, man. You pitched 6 innings, and then you had Chase Beam come in there to close it. Tell me about the grit of your team and what you guys faced today.
I can't thank my boys enough. I mean, the boys just made absolutely amazing plays all day. Pitching's only half the game. I can only do so much, but my boys came through. I mean, they swung the stick well. We had enough hits to put us up 3-2, and I fell a little short in that 6th inning, but Chase Beam came up and picked me up, so that was great. It was all about being each other and behind each other all game.
4 strikeouts in those first 2 innings. You were looking good controlling the mound there, but then again, as your coach alluded to, Travis Hull, that the team just continued to make those big plays in the field.
I mean, like I said, can't thank the boys enough. They made absolutely unbelievable plays all night long for me, and I can't thank them enough. I mean, Trey Schmidt laying out like that, I 100% thought I just gave up a double, 2 scores, But, God, he saved me. Brendan Redeker threw it from right field, absolute on the money. I had their back, they had my back today, so absolutely huge win today.
And Schmidt almost had the game-winning catch, which would have been another diving catch to end the game.
I know. I thought he was going to lay out for another one and have it, but, how the cookie crumbles and we get the dub anyways.
Absolutely. I'll ask the same question I asked Brendan to you. From a player perspective going into this Kewaskum game, the stage is a bit higher. It's tough to beat a team 3 times. What's your response to that?
I've always said that. It's tough to beat a team 3 times. I mean, we didn't give them our best 2 games the first 2 times we played them. We're definitely a different team in playoffs. We're 2-0 right now. You got to start it again. Scratch the record in the regular season. This is playoffs now. This is do or die, so we're ready to fight and die for this.
Fantastic, Logan. Thank you very much for joining us today, and good luck on the win, or good luck with the win, and good luck next week.
Yes, sir.
Dylan Eckhart, Radio Plus Video Sports. That's going to conclude our coverage here from Waupun High School. 3-2 your final. An excellent ball game. Waupun did just enough to stay in the catbird seat here at the Gus. Dylan Eckhart, our video producer Nate Youngs, we will send it away from Gus Thompson Field and say so long here on Radio Plus Video Sports.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
Today's game is brought to you in part by the Waupun Athletic Booster Club. The Booster Club is a group of alumni, parents, and friends that help support Waupun athletics. They support wrestling, girls and boys tennis, hockey, soccer, volleyball, golf, softball, baseball, basketball, and more. Best of luck, Waupun, in your game today. Find the Waupun Athletic Booster Club on Facebook.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.